अगर आप भूल गए हैं तो लेट मी रिमाइंड यू that your mind and your body are very closely linked. I know, and you would agree that a lot of our lives we live in our mind. We forget that there is a body also, but we are going to change that. There are ways in which our mind affects our body. कैसे? आपने नोटिस किया होगा कि बहुत लोग जब स्ट्रेस में होते हैं, एंग्शियस या थोड़े स्ट्रेसफुल होते हैं, तो दे मूव देयर लेग्स और वो फिडजेट करते हैं. सेकेंडली, ऐसा भी होता है कि जब कोई बहुत स्ट्रेस में होता है एंड इन ऑर्डर टू फॉरगेट दैट वी डू स्ट्रेस ईटिंग. वी स्टफ आवरसेल्व्स विद फूड. इनफैक्ट फॉर द लॉन्गेस्ट टाइम मैं खुद ही जब स्ट्रेस में होता था आई यूज्ड टू स्क्रैच माय palms. Now there are also ways in which your body affects your mind. For example, you are trying to pay attention to what you're doing, but a strong, beautiful object appears in the background, and immediately आपकी बॉडी ने वो देखा, आपकी आंखों ने वो देखा और आपका अटेंशन वहां चला गया. वी नो कि अगर हम हमारी बॉडी के लिए एक्सरसाइज रेगुलरली नहीं करेंगे, उसको फिट नहीं रखेंगे, दैट डल्स आवर माइंड. Eating food with a lot of sugar, a lot of salt also dulls our mind. So you see, the mind and body are very closely linked. इसलिए important ये है कि हम watchfulness जब डेवलप करते हैं, we extend that from our body to our mind. अब इसके लिए क्या करना चाहिए? आपने मूवीज में टाई ची देखा होगा, जिसमें बहुत ही स्लो मूवमेंट्स बॉडी की लोग करते हैं. वो नहीं करना है, बट द आइडिया बिहाइंड दैट इज टू स्लो डाउन. 10x फास्ट नहीं, 5x स्लो करना है, एंड यू हैव टू बी वॉचफुल. Because most activities that we do with our body happen so fast and so automatically कि हम we are not aware of it at all. And that's what needs change. So let me give you a couple of things that you can try on a daily basis and let me know if that works for you. First चीज है watchfulness of waking up. कल जब आप सुबह उठेंगे, अपनी आंख जैसे ही खोलते हैं, try not to jump out of your bed immediately. Try to notice that moment when your eyes are open. Try to notice the posture that you are in. किस पोस्चर में आप उठे हैं. बस थोड़ा टाइम लीजिए नोटिस करने के लिए कि आपके दिमाग में कैसा महसूस कर रहे हैं आप. आर यू फ्रेश, आर यू नॉट फ्रेश? टेक सम टाइम जस्ट टू बी देयर. फिर आराम से उठिए, धीरे से. maybe stretch yourself and then gently keep one leg on the ground followed by another. The idea behind this activity is to be watchful of a very important time of our day when we wake up. Second activity for you is watchfulness of getting ready. I know majority of us, हम ऑटोमेटिकली आधी नींद में ब्रश उठाते हैं, पेस्ट लगाते हैं, हमारा दिमाग कुछ और सोच रहा होता है हमारे दिन के बारे में, और ऑटोमेटिकली हम ब्रश करना शुरू कर देते हैं. What if you are watchful during all this activity? Take a moment to sit down, take a moment to notice how your, maybe don't hold the brush with your dominant hand. आप राइट से यूजुअली ब्रश करते हैं तो आज लेफ्ट से कीजिए. And try to experience all the small nuances of brushing. How does the toothpaste taste like? Do you remember? How does the brush feel like on your teeth, back of the teeth, over the tongue, under the tongue? The whole idea is not to do our activities automatically without being watchful. So that's why it's important to slow down and be conscious of the activities. Maybe while taking that dump, don't use your mobile phones. Don't smoke while you're taking a dump. Notice your intestines pushing waste out of your body. Notice the feeling that you have afterwards. नहाना एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट एक्टिविटी होती है हमारे डेली बेसिस पे. ऐसा बोला जाता है कि काफी क्रिएटिव आइडियाज कम व्हाइल यू बेथ. बट आर वी इवन कॉन्शियस ऑफ दैट एक्टिविटी? So tomorrow when you take a bath, notice the water falling on your body. When you apply soap over your body, how do how does it feel like? Is the water cold, warm, somewhere in between? How does it feel like when you take the towel and dry yourself up? Be there. Be there when you're doing that activity so that your mind and your body are functioning together. This is the second activity, watchfulness of getting ready. And the final activity that I want to suggest to you is watchfulness of eating. आई एम श्योर अगर आप ऑफिस में या स्कूल में हैं तो एक बार लंच ब्रेक में नोटिस करना कितने लोग सिर्फ खाने के टाइम खाना खा रहे हैं. आई नो आप मल्टीटास्किंग में नंबर वन है. आप चाहते हैं कि मैक्सिमम यूटिलाइजेशन किया जाए टाइम का. फोन देख लिया जाए, मेल चेक कर लिया जाए, नेटफ्लिक्स देख लिया जाए, बात कर ली जाए. But that doesn't help in watchfulness. That doesn't help in building watchfulness. So, what I want you to do is first of all, notice your hunger. Hunger is a sign of life itself. Notice the hunger in you. Notice when you take the food and keep it on your plate in front of you. See the colors, see the texture. Maybe feel gratitude that you have food on your plate today. Then I know many of us always remember that first bite after we are hungry, first bite of taking that food. But what about the third bite? What about the fifth bite? What about the third last bite? क्या हम ऑलरेडी वहीं पर हैं जहां हम खाना खा रहे हैं, या फिर हमारा दिमाग वो एनर्जी की वजह से कहीं और जा चुका है? That's what I want you to be watchful about. Notice the sensations in your mouth. How does the food taste like? What is the texture? This is watchfulness of eating. There are other ways to practice watchfulness of the body also. Walking, while walking, you can do it. Taking one step, consciously taking the second step, the third step. Or while sitting, you can watch yourself while sitting, or watch yourself while you're talking to others. What is the posture that you have? सामने वाला कुछ बोलता है तो क्या उसके बोलने की खत्म करने से पहले ही यू हैव दिस टेंडेंसी टू रिप्लाई? There are many ways to practice watchfulness of the body, but for tomorrow, if you can, practice watchfulness of waking up, watchfulness during getting ready, and watchfulness of eating. आई नो आपके दिमाग में आ रहा होगा कि ये तो बहुत टाइम कंज्यूमिंग लग रहा है. I will not say otherwise. What I want you to do is practice it. Try it on yourself. Because you will notice that by slowing down, you are actually getting faster. And maybe because of practicing watchfulness of the body, you will notice some insights about, you'll get some idea for the wisdom that is behind all this practice, which may be impermanence, that you notice that you're not, no posture of yours is permanent. You're always striving for making yourself more comfortable. So you notice unsatisfactoriness, always alleviating pain, or maybe you will notice selflessness. So try watchfulness of the body tomorrow and let me know how it goes. Hope this helps that art down.